Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see, we're in the 240, and yes, still in the garage. Right now I'm actually gonna start. I have like 40 minutes till I go to work, so I'm just gonna start mounting the gauge pod and take this one off. Just take the gauge out of there and put this one on. And I just threw all my tools here because I cannot really get out. I have to crawl out of the window to get out. As you can see, my brother's car is next to mine. I have my panel switch that I just toss in here. And I have to wire this, just a little ricey, but you know, I'm doing this on a budget. I'm trying to spend a lot of money just for a couple switches. So I gotta somehow mount that in there and put all my gauges in. So I'm just gonna start taking this one off and mount mine and see how it fits, and then put all the gauges in and just. Alright guys, so it's the next day, and today I'm trying to work on the car again. It's actually a beautiful day outside. It's a little chilly, but it's nice enough to have the garage door open and be able to have natural light in here. And today I want to put this fucking catch can in here because the stock one does not fit anymore. Last clip, I was trying to put the gauges in, but I had to go work, so I didn't really do much. Only thing I did was just take off my boost gauge, which is sitting on the floor. I have to put my AEM gauge on, my steering wheel, all my gauges, the fucking start switch. I got way too much shit to do, and the drift event is in 14 days, so I gotta hurry up. So let's talk more doing. Let me see if I can put this back on, which I know I cannot because I already tried. But let me try it, and if not, I am gonna put this oil catch can in. I still do not know where I'm gonna put it. It's gonna go somewhere around here, like hiding, or I don't even know if I have enough hose to do that. Maybe like in this corner right here underneath the bag, somewhere. But I also bought this torque damper, which goes to the thingy majiggy over here, to the strut tower, and it bolts in somewhere. I don't fucking know, to be honest. I just bought it because it was cheap. Bought it like for 20 bucks out of this guy. And I have this ricey drift button, just because I haven't bought a hydro yet, and my e-brake works really good on this car, so I can rip the e-brake for now. And yeah, so let's get working. Alright, so I have the air filter in. I put this air filter on because it's from eBay. It's kind of shitty, but it will be way better than the one that he had. This is the one that was on it, and as you can tell, it looks like fucking shit. So, and it's super dirty on the inside too. So I got that on, and then this is where I want to put my oil catch can. But as you can see, I have all these hoses all everywhere. So this is a hose that comes from that goes to the block. So that's it goes from the valve cover to the block. So that's the one that goes to the block. That's the one that I want to put on this side. You know, the outlet right here goes to this hose. And I want to go to work and get a 90-degree fitting. I'm pretty sure we sell them for heated cores. So basically what it does, I want to put like a piece of hose right here, and then have a 90 coming facing towards here, and then I can have just a little piece of hose going here into this fitting, instead of having to go all the way around. I mean, of course I can go and cut this, but you know, it's gonna look stupid. And if I go back here, if I pass this hose through here, it's gonna kink and it's not gonna do its job. So yeah, so instead of having all this hose, you know, all over the top, which looks kind of stupid, I'm gonna go and buy that fitting, so make it look way better. Hopefully we have it. I'm pretty sure I saw it today. But yeah, it's 5:30 already, and I've been just doing that. It took me like 20 minutes to put this filter on because it was too small for the hole. That's what she said. But it didn't want to go in, so it took me forever to put it in. But I got that in. I don't know if I want to work on the gauges because me and my girl are gonna go out. I know she's getting mad because we haven't really spent much time together. But I've been working a lot, and I barely have been working on the car, so she cannot say I've been working on the car too much. But yeah, I don't want to get in here right now. It's a pain in the ass just to crawl in the car, and then when I need a part, I need a tool or fucking screwdriver or something, I have to crawl all the way out, and it's just a process. At least I got this on already. I want to drill more holes here, so I want to drill 2 more holes, so I can put my AFR gauge through. And I have to figure out a way to put it through the firewall, because all the space that I have to put it through, it's right there, and I have to pass like 2 more cables, so I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space. I have to do the AFR cable or the AFR harness, and then I have to do the wire. I mean, it's only a skinny wire, so that should go through in. But that AFR harness is pretty wide, so I don't know if it's gonna go in. So I'm actually gonna do that right now and see if I can put it in the hole. So I actually just went and made the hole a little bigger. I hit it with flathead and made it a tiny bit more bigger. You cannot really tell, but I got it all rounded to the other side. That's where my O2 sensor is coming from, the right underneath the tranny to this side. It's all the way down there, and there's a mess right here right now, but everything's gonna be nice and cleared up. This was for the horn that I just ripped it off, and because they had this stupid horn, I don't know where I threw it. I don't even know where I threw it at. But he had this stupid horn right here, just sitting right here. I just ripped it off. I ripped the cable off because I really don't need it. And I got the wire going all the way inside, and it's coming out of here, somewhere in the firewall. I have to look where it's coming from exactly. And now I just have to put the harness, the harness for the AFR gauges right here. And now I just need the harness for my water temp gauge. Alright guys, so I just went and put the pillar on. It's not even bolted on, it's just later sitting there. I put my gauges on just to see how it looks, and I'm digging it. It looks pretty good. I got my water on the top, AFR in the middle, boost gauge at the end. Well, the gauges look pretty good. I can't wait to have my spark steering wheel in with my sparkle quick release. And I still have to wire the gauges. I mean, the water and the AFR and the boost gauge are basically done because they're just plug and play, except for the power for the AFR one. And the water just needs the water ground and the cable that goes all the way to the front of the engine to the water temperature sensor. But that shouldn't be that bad. That's the only thing that it's gonna be a little harder to do. It's just wiring that start button, because I do not know where I'm gonna get the power from that. So I have to figure that out. But like I said, this kind of sucks, you know, having this much space, and my fat ass trying to crawl in here. I'm fucking 220 pounds trying to get in the car. I actually just looked at it, and I'm gonna have to take the diff out because, of course, it's hitting the subframe. The back plates on the subframe, so you're gonna do it while I was in the car. I didn't even think about that. I'm so stupid. So I guess we're taking the diff out, so I have to hurry up and do this before it's too late. Alright guys, so I got the oil catch can on. I'm so stupid, so this car used to have this little filter on this side. So what I did, I just took the filter out and I put the hose going through, well, from the left side into the oil catch can. And I just used a lug nut right here that I had laying around, and I blocked it. I was gonna put that filter on, but the thing is that in case any oil goes through the filter and leaks on the manifold, you know, this whole bitch can catch on fire. So, and that's the last thing I want, you know, my whole car's burnt down. So I just went and blocked that. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference having this or not, but hopefully it doesn't, because I just don't want my car to catch on fire. So I have my oil catching going from up there all the way around, and it comes here underneath the brake booster, and it comes out right here. And I just added some reflective tape on it, just so I can avoid any, you know, if in case it gets too hot, I don't want that heater core line or, like, you know, oil line to get burnt off. So I just added that on just to be safe, and I added some on the coupler right here, just for the same purpose. Alright guys, so I've been probably here for an hour and a half just doing some wiring, and I just extended all the wires for the gauges, and then I came here and I put all the wires on for the switches. So I'm not sure if this is even gonna work, but I used the stock. So this car wasn't a switch, so when before you click the start button, you have to have the main button, which, you know, it starts your fuel pump and your accessories, and that's this one right here. So I used the two that it already had on. You know, this car already had a switch wired into, which was this one right here. Actually, not this one, but it was another one. So I just used the two cables coming out of that one. So I'm pretty sure this one's gonna work. And then I jumped the power that came out of it to the starter one. So hopefully that works. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'll give it a shot. And then here I have the one for the fans. So this is the one coming from the fan, and this is the power coming from the stereo. Since it's for the fan, and this car doesn't have a stereo, so I just use the power from the stereo harness to run towards my fans. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I have to go on the engine bay and hook up the ground for the fan, and that's it. But I have to go and connect the battery and make sure that just to see if this even works. So I'm gonna go right now and connect the battery. Put in, I was putting in neutral to make sure the car doesn't start while when I connect the battery. So let me go do that and see if that works. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I give it a shot already because I wanted to make sure this thing wouldn't catch on fire. But it does work. So here you got the little fucking switches. So you do lift the top up. I don't know if you heard that. Few pump primes, and then you just click the push and start button. So it starts. There you go. Starts. It runs. It sounds so much better. Before you couldn't even talk. Like the sound goes so bad. So I just saw a bunch of oil coming down. Holy shit. Where the fuck is that coming from? What the fuck is that? Alright guys, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if I fucked up the oil feed, which I don't know how because I put it fine. But for that, 10 seconds that I had it on, look at all that oil that's back down there. All the shit that's all oiled that is coming out of the oil feed that's on the block. The oil feed looks fine, so I don't know why it's fucking pissing oil. So I'm just gonna take it out and see if it's cracked or something. But I'm hoping the block didn't crack or it's not. I didn't fuck up the threads, because if I did that, I'm probably fucked, to be honest. So I'm kind of butthurt right now. Let me see what I can do here. Alright guys, so I went and took out the bolt. The bolt looks perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But this washer looks kind of fucked up. Let's see if it focuses. Alright guys, so I've been going at it for an hour already. And I believe the oil feed is on. I don't know if it's gonna leak anymore, but now I fucked up the threads for the oil feed for the coolant oil feed on the block, and I'm kind of pissed off. I got it 3 threads in, and then I just backed it out because I want to put the fitting in, but I really think I just fucked it up. And if I do that, I'm gonna have to get the block rethreaded, and I don't even know who the fuck is gonna do that. Alright guys, I don't even know what to say no more. I've been here since fucking 9 o'clock and it's already 1:30 in the morning. And the threads is cross threaded for the fucking coolant feed. So now I'm fucked. I'm trying to put my phone so I can show you guys with the flashlight. So that's the oil feed, the coolant feed. And that's as far as you can get. I don't know if you can see that gap. It's hard to show. Fucking flashlight sucks, but I don't know if you can really see the gap that it has. It's barely, it's like 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch, and it feels like it's gonna snap. I don't want to keep turning it more because it's super tight, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna snap. I'm fucking tired, and now the oil feed is still leaking. I put it in, and I'm pretty sure the crotch washers are bad, so I gotta get a new crotch washer. Yo, what's up guys? I'm back. It's the next day. I'm a little now frustrated, even though I'm not happy to do this, but guess what we're doing? We're fucking rethreading this block. So, I'm gonna start doing that now. I went about this creeper because the floor is disgusting and I don't want to be on the cold ass floor. If this doesn't work, I went and ordered, there's a hot rod shop 2 minutes from my house, so I went there and I ordered two fittings, 2 AN fittings. So, because the block is M14 by 1.5, so I ordered one M14 by 1.52 and -6 AN fitting. And somewhere around here, I don't remember where I put it, but I have some cooling lines that I had on my Miata, so I can probably make it work on this if this doesn't work, which I hope this really works because I want to do that. So yeah, let's get started. There's literally like no space in there to do this, and I'm gonna have fun. Stay positive. Alright guys, so it's been like probably 45 minutes since the last clip, and I rethreaded it and it was super simple. I didn't struggle at all and it went nice and smooth. But of course, my dumbass, I totally forgot that the oil feed, the bolt is, I think it's an M12, it's not an M14. So I got M14 copper washers, and they were slightly too big for the hole. I tried to center them and tighten them enough. Hopefully they don't leak. Alright, so this is my truth. I just add oil, connected the battery. Hopefully it has enough power to start the car. Come over here. Let it prime. Push the start button. Let's see. That might be enough to let it prime. And I see oil coming down. So yep, it's still leaking oil. My fault. So whatever. I can just get a new copper gasket tomorrow and it'll be fine. Alright guys, so it's been a while. It's already 12:50. You can see that. Wait, fucking stupid camera. It's 12:58. I don't know if you can see that. But as you can see, I have the, ignore all the wiring, those are all wiring for the stereo. I have the panel right there, the little switch panel. It's just self-tap to the top of the plastic. Just for now, I want to make a plate that covers this whole part, and it's gonna be sitting, you know, on the outside. And then I have all my gauges working. And like I've been like trying to do this for like 2.5 hours. I've been having so many fucking problems. But so you come over here, you put this up, you hit the switch, and all your gauges go on. Ooh, that one took a while to go. That's weird. But so all the gauges are on, and then you push a button. I don't know if you guys heard that, but you know, it just starts. And what day is it? 3rd. So I got 11 days left to the drift event. I still have to do the coilovers in this car, weld the diff, get plates for my trailer, do my trailer wiring, and I forgot what else. So if you guys want to watch more, make sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.